car. Put the shield on the car. On the car.
Hands now! Hands!
I want your hands on the glass, sweetie.
Hands up!
Hands on the glass.
On the ground. Get on the ground. Lay down. Lay down.
It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You're gonna be all right.
Suela is dead. You can stop pretending or acting like she's not.
This is Renato Muhaj, a killer father who tries to outrun an Amber Alert for his own daughter. The real-life horror story begins on January 29, 2024, when police in Largo, Florida receive a call from Clearwater Police letting them know that Renato had attacked his parents. Officers believe Renato could have fled to the home of his on-again, off-again girlfriend and the mother of his child, 32-year-old Suela Saliaj. Largo officers arrive at Suela's apartment to conduct a wellness check on her and search for Renato. They have no idea that this is about to become a headline-making case filled with murder, kidnapping, and one of the most shocking cases of fatal attraction police have ever encountered.
Largo Police. Hi. Is Renato Mahaj, if I'm saying that correctly, home? Who?
Renato Mahaj.
Renato Mahaj?
No.
No?
They stay upstairs.
Which ones?
This door. Oh,
All right. I appreciate it. Thanks. Anyway, this residence is advising us upstairs, one more and on the other side, so we'll check there. Hi, need to come to the door, please. Tell them no response. See if they can come up with a phone number for this or him.
Who's that? Who's son?
Just be advised, he's third floor window, both of them on this side. Come on under.
Well, let's just go here. So who's he?
Okay, so our suspect lives with his mom and dad.
Okay.
This is his estranged wife and his 8-year-old daughter who live here. Dad woke up, or that guy woke up, and the father wanted to talk. And said, okay, it's 2:31, can we talk later? So pump his dad's face, breaks his teeth. Dad gets up, so some kind of short on shoes. We had a really big language barrier, so I don't have all the details. They're down at the hospital right now. Commits false imprisonment. Mom tries to run out of the house. She's terrified. Son stops her. Dad says, I'm going to call 911. Starts to call. Son snatches the phone. And they all run out of the house. The dad's bloody. Knocked on the neighbor's house for help. His blood everywhere over there. So we have tampering, false imprisonment, aggravated battery, and theft. Mom said, Mom is terrified for her. Mom said, I'm so scared. That's the only place he'll go. That's the only place he'll go. So.
Okay, we got a bloody knuckle knife.
Yeah.
Do you know if that was used in? Did he use a weapon? Do you know?
And it looks like there's some blood on the door handle, but there's really no dripping, so unless...
This happened, it's been about
We have the machete from ours.
the machete was Dad grabbed the machete to protect himself. So, house doesn't function with illegal weapons and stuff, and it can hide some weird things and firearms. So I don't know if that changes exigency to check on her. I am worried about her. None of us have tried calling her yet. But this is
You got a number on her?
There's one under the emergency contact. And if this is...
Is there why would we think that she's in danger here?
That's basically what Mom said, and that the son's having a psychotic break. That's it.
100% sure that that's his apartment. That's what one of the neighbors is saying. She recognized the name.
The one we were given on top is up top and there, but it was a black couple who answered. It was nobody. And we described him and go, no, he stays upstairs, directly
There's
across
blood on
the
the
window.
handle.
And so we got a knife on the way, and then we got, looks like,
The blood on the handle would match yours issue.
yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to either work up to exigency or not. I mean, we're losing it as time goes on now, but if we think it's his blood, which we don't have any.
Or if
Yeah.
he brought the blood home,
Yeah, and then we don't really have exigency for that unless there's some more articulable facts that I'm not counting. Other than the mom's kind of concerned for her.
But the mom's just concerned. I guess he shouldn't even be here. He doesn't live here. He lives with mom and dad. It's so hard to get. And the guy's teeth were all broken, so I made it harder.
Yeah.
Go back in the car. I don't know if it's unless he's bleeding, how would he there's no way he would have carried all this blood. I mean, I didn't see it, but how would he carry the blood with him?
It's not like a lot.
it's yeah.
It was like he grabbed the handle and there was
Yeah.
blood on his hand, which would make total sense.
Yeah.
So especially if he just knocked someone's teeth out. And I don't know, maybe he used that
Maybe he
bloody
did.
knuckle,
That
the
would make
brass
sense.
knuckle
He
thing.
said that sounds a bigger guy than him. So, okay.
'Cause it's pretty hard to just knock someone's teeth out, unless you're using some sort of weapon,
Yeah.
where you're punching really hard.
Or you got really bad teeth. One of the three.
Dad's kind of older, yeah. I don't know. Let's see if we got a number for her.
All right, try and make contact.
Knock a few more times. Yep. So,
So knock louder.
yeah, knock louder.
I don't think we have exigency.
And he may have come and gone, but
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense that she's not answering.
That's also too much parentage. Sleeps at night, randomly on the stairs. That's something happened.
Unless that's what the blood's from.
Yeah.
Unless she's inside and the blood is from
That's
him
what-
leaving, dropping it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Although it's odd that
and he
it's
wouldn't
on the
lock it.
outside handle.
No, because he
Well,
comes
but
out
if he
and
gets-
closes the
He
yeah,
pushes
maybe.
things, maybe.
Could be anything.
with the wind and everything. We might hold it open so we would grab the handle, push it close. What do I believe?
I mean, maybe.
I didn't see any drops anywhere. It's just a little bit, maybe there could have been a scuff on his foot up
I
there.
saw the marks like all the way from the knife up to the door. I
Okay.
didn't know if there was any going
No,
Yeah, it
down to
looked like
the.
they've been selling because the wind, it looked to me like they've been like dry,
Yeah.
like not. Or maybe from the shoe, like if it's blood on the shoe, just,
Yeah, it's-
but not
it's
a full
definitely-
print, just. And you said the door was unlocked, right?
I didn't see that the deadbolt was thrown.
Right. So he goes in, and then kind of freaks out, goes when Stuber leaves, drops a knife, and leaves on foot. Or takes the gold key, because we never got that one. What's the scoop on what's going on with this guy? Didn't get any more details from him.
Basically, he's having a mental break of some sort. Grandpa got in a fight, and I guess he smashed him pretty good, took teeth out, and really caused a mess. Now, Grandpa was trying to defend himself with a machete, which there again may be where the blood comes from. For him, he got it on his arm, and it's dripping down or whatever.
He could be hurt. If maybe he used that knife, brass knuckles, beat the shit out of Grandpa. So he got blood from Grandpa.
There's a ton of what ifs.
Although, if he went inside, died from inside. Why wouldn't he lock the door?
Yeah, well, it isn't likely, and if he went inside, I don't think he'd care. If you're having a break, he may not have.
What was that on?
Like I think he heard somebody on the second floor. Somebody saying that they heard people running up and down the stairs, just trying to get more info.
Maybe we should see if they
Probably should have looked across the way. I wonder if the other side's got a ring.
This person should have captured something on their way.
Some of them, they wait until you turn it on, till you hit the button to record. Yeah. In fact, I suspect most of them are set that way only because, especially here, you get a couple of floors worth of people. What you ought to do is have somebody across the way trying to look in from the other side of the street.
I think all the windows were closed.
Actually, he's got one. I think it's The window itself was open, I believe. Is what
On this one, remember?
Oh, this one?
It was on the second, the original.
all right, I don't know if this one does or not. But when Clearwater came up, they'd been looking and they were pointing this way. And when they asked me if the window had been open the whole time, I said, I don't know about these. The one on the other had, but
613 just said that many times these people on the second floor, they thought it could have been a female yelling, but they heard. They have to go back and check the footage of if they have anything in there.
well, the nice thing is, at least he asked me if this was my call after he said, why don't you go on over and go back in? And I looked at him and I think, oh, is this your call? Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Technically, it's Clearwater's call.
I'm not quite dead yet. I'm old, but I'm not quite dead.
Did you ask Channel 2 if they check flat? See if there's a vehicle pop up anywhere.
Alpha 345, any flock hits on his vehicle?
Looks like he got into a fight with his
Grandpa, or his dad, I guess.
Were they alone?
Sounds like Grandma was probably there too. I didn't catch all of it.
So I was gonna say I didn't know if wife was like with them.
I'm not.
So they-
Unlikely. It sounds like he fled back here to where wife lives with daughter. He doesn't live here. He's supposed to be living with Grandpa, and
So this is where wife lives with
this
daughter.
is where wife and daughter live, not him.
So according to these two here is that they heard vehicle pull up, screech in, stop, single person running up the stairs. The Ring doorbell didn't capture because he didn't get close enough. So they heard it went upstairs. I'm not sure exactly how much time passed because I think they tried to go back to sleep. Then they heard two people coming down the stairs. We couldn't make contact with the other two apartments. You're talking about being statement for the two people we just talked to.
Probably was only two came down. Mom maybe being there.
Well, I don't know what he caught came over. I'm trying to scan it.
Yeah.
They're calling him. No, he's on one.
He's on one?
Yeah. I was going to do.
Hey, it's about 911. Sorry, this channel confusion. Did you want statements from the two people we just talked to? We couldn't make contact with the other two apartments. No one came back upstairs.
Which means she probably didn't go downstairs. It was probably dad and
Well,
the
that's
kid.
a dad stealing the kid. She's probably getting connected too. Does she have more than one vehicle? Because we have one vehicle here. How many vehicles do they own?
Well, apparently there's a white vehicle here somewhere that's accounted for. But
I thought that was
that's
her
his.
vehicle.
The blue vehicle's hers. I don't know about the white one. I think that might be his second vehicle. But either way, you got 2 out of the 3 vehicles here.
Yeah. Which means only one left.
There's only one left, and that's the one. And they identified it as. I was like, well, what? So maybe I should go on color. Like, is it SUV car? SUV. Like, what kind of car? Like a Kia. I said like, a Kia Sport. Like Kia Sportage.
Sorrento.
Yeah. So for sure, dude definitely came here
Yeah.
and got somebody, whether or not that involved
Probably
violence
took,
and
probably
process.
took daughter.
Is CPD still here? Or
That's
they
what
leave?
happened. Savage making calls, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I see my surprise. Let me just go in. Kidding.
Leroy Jenkins.
Turn myself to blue, I guess.
We're holding this side because the door swings out this way.
Yep,
I want
yep,
them
yep,
to
yep.
come up, and they're going to be the ones to open the door.
All
But
right.
let them know to put gloves on. Tell them to put gloves on.
I don't have any extras, so I'll do what they do. You want me to go around and be the one that comes up and opens it then?
They got it.
All right.
You stay here, and then as soon as we open, start announcing.
Yeah, and we'll just stand there, let it breathe, unless
Yeah.
if we hear something that's
Then
concerning,
go
we're going in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
We got one on the other side yet?
Coming up.
Right on the door.
Largo Police, if you're in there, yell out now. Largo Police.
You hear anything?
Can't see anything. I guess it's in the living room.
You can see a little bit of the kitchen.
Yep.
Got blood on the floor here.
Like the bathroom, I can't really see much past the door though. Okay.
All right, slow and methodical.
Ready? Yep.
Yep. Largo, please.
Switch your other side.
Keep announcing.
Largo Police, if you're in here, sound out now. Largo Police. Bedroom on the left, bedroom on the right.
Blood on the bed.
Largo, a lot of blood on the bed. Largo Police. Largo Police.
You gonna buy it?
Yep.
Body.
Body.
Got a body.
One down.
Largo
Is
Police.
there a bathroom in there?
Yep, we got a bathroom. Doors closed.
Okay. If you can move a little bit, I'll get through. No, she's done. Throat's out.
Clear. Victim or female, adult.
Watch your boots. You got
Female, adult.
Yep.
We did a really good deep clear.
Amber alert, if we haven't already.
Yeah.
An Amber Alert is issued for Renato and Suela's 8-year-old daughter. Largo Police also put out an alert to be on the lookout for Renato's car. When Clearwater Police Department finds the vehicle, both departments send officers to investigate.
So if you come here, you can see it.
Yeah, I
right
saw it.
there.
I saw it as I turned in.
Edward John, Ida John 99.
Yeah,
That's the tag.
that's
when I
it.
look through binocs, there's movement on the passenger side, possibly an adult, not an 8-year-old.
Okay.
It's the third house down, sitting in the road.
All right, let
What
me
caught
get.
my eye was the
Let
sticker
me
in the back
let me
window.
get cars on the south side.
Yep.
All right, 6-4.
We're trying to
We're
get
gonna keep
our
this on a
Arbor
1. Go ahead and give me a channel for right now. So far.
They're trying to patch us.
I need at least 2 units to come from the south end, come up St. Paul's from the south end so that we can block the road from the vehicle trying to flee south.
Come turn his lights off. He could probably drive by and get a visual on it. He turns his light off. He could probably drive by and get a visual.
Grab my right. All right, at some point we'll need to get the road blocked just in case.
I want to shut down Bel Air, but I can't.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least right here.
I'll take the cruiser and pull it.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ.
We got eyes on it.
Yeah, we got 2 UC cars out here. Do you want us to pinch that car and get it mobile?
As soon as we get 220 to block northbound northbound St. Paul's, yes.
To 460. Alright, I'm gonna roll around on this up
Hey, I got cars gonna block the south end, then I'll have the UC cars pinch it, and then we'll approach because we got at least 2 shields. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Our
so they're
van's
gonna
on the way right now. We have a fully armored van that's coming.
Movement.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Somebody's moving in the vehicle.
God damn it.
Doors opening. Passenger side
Movement in the
door
car,
open.
passenger side doors open.
More movement.
220, I need you to expedite and get that road shut down so we can approach.
Northbound is blocked.
All right, northbound is blocked.
Okay.
We got blocked here.
I don't know, cell phone block.
Yeah, dude, 220 just said it was.
Let me know. We can use my card for coverage right now. If you want.
Yeah, you want to just approach with it?
Do it.
All right, 447, you guys ready to pinch? We're going to use the unmarked white Explorer here and make our approach with vehicle as cover. So you got, as soon as we break that corner, why don't you guys go pinch the car? Roger?
Yeah, you gotta stand by. I'm coming up Rosary Road now. Off the front pinch. I'm gonna take him head on.
Okay, we'll wait too until you're right there. So just let me know when you're already breaching 220. Mike's coming from the other side.
Right up side by side. We're gonna
Yeah, Mike's, hey, we got an unmarked coming northbound. He's gonna pinch that north, or the south side of the car. And then he's got the burgundy car right here, so has the north end. Okay, everybody watch your crossfire, because that UC car's coming from the south end, okay?
You got still got people to the south as well.
Okay, Mike, how we looking? Okay, we got a civilian truck coming by right now. Everybody stand by.
The passenger side.
All right, here we go.
Driven nice and slow. Coming northbound.
Yeah.
All right, watch out.
I'm right to your right.
He's got visual of us.
No, that's Mike. Okay, that's you right there in the minivan, right, Mike? Dude, you better go! Get out of here! Come on, let's go, Justin. Hey, I want the shield on the car.
I got somebody right here.
I want the shield on the car. On the car.
Hands down. Hands.
What side is he on, driver?
He's right here. He's right here. I want your hands on the glass, sweetie.
Hands up.
Hands on the glass. Pull it.
You need a window breaker? Window breaker! Hands! Window breaker!
Hands on the left side of
Here,
the car.
somebody go. Put the window down. There you go. Perfect. All right. Who's got hands? Justin? All right, there we go.
Get on the ground.
Perfect. Somebody on that side grab her.
I know.
It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You're gonna be all right. 264 subject is in custody. We're gonna put yeah. All right. Hey, who's this? Thank you so much.
That's $10 gift to the
Absolutely.
Yes.
10-4. She's fine.
Became a Christmas gift.
Yep, she's code
then
4.
pull over.
And 220, can I get you up here with the cage car, please?
Sit up.
I'm not even 16.
I know, we understand that, and that's why you're fine.
Renato is hauled down to the station for a full police interrogation.
I've read to you? Okay, you're nodding yes. Okay. Having these rights in mind, you want to speak with us? Okay. And I appreciate that, man. Like, all the officers said you've been super cooperative today. I had an opportunity to speak to your little girl. She seems like a really sweet girl. She's, obviously she's safe. You know that. You were with her. So I just kind of want to understand what's going on. So, how did we get here?
So, by here,
Well, like, we're in a situation where you're in handcuffs and you took your little girl out of the apartment today, and it sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on. I spoke with some of your friends.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you were in the process of trying to get your roofing contractors certifications and things like that, and things maybe didn't go as according to plan. From what they're telling me, they wanted to help you get through that, but, there have been some things that went on. There was an altercation with your dad this morning. There's obviously an incident that happened with your ex.
Right. So I guess all of that.
Yeah. So I'd like to give you an opportunity to just kind of like say, hey, I made a mistake, or this is what's going on, and
I usually know a little bit more.
okay.
Well, let's start with what happened with the roofing license. I understand you were pretty upset about that. No? It didn't bother you? Your friends were worried just because it seemed like when that happened, maybe you were just kind of disappointed that it didn't go through.
Of course, everyone should be disappointed.
Absolutely.
So, that has nothing to do with it. I feel like I almost, wouldn't you guys feel me and what happened? What do you think that did happen? Why am I here? Why am I in handcuffs?
Well, we got a call for a welfare check this morning at your ex-wife's house, the apartment there at Bayside, 4 apartments. A welfare check.
That's just making sure somebody's okay.
Sure somebody's okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the will, like
No. They wanted us to go by, and Clearwater called us because I guess there was an altercation with you and your dad this morning at your house on Nursery. And so, we ended up getting a call to go there and to check on everybody. And, obviously you've got blood on your glasses, you've got blood on your feet. Your little girl has blood on the sweatshirt that belongs to you that you gave her. There was a knife that was found outside the residence that had blood on it. There was blood on the door of your ex's residence. Am I saying this right? Suela? So what happened in that residence today? You have no idea what happened there.
I feel like even now being here, I'm not sure what's going on. So.
Okay. Well, whose blood is on it? Okay, well, if it could be a bunch of different people, whose would it be? No, here's the deal. Everyone that we've spoken to today talks about you mutually. Like I had an opportunity to talk to Donnie, I had an opportunity to talk to Ben. I spoke to your brother-in-law. We had the opportunity to speak to your parents, and it kind of sounds like you kind of drew a short straw for some things going on in business with the roofing thing. They describe that you don't use drugs, you don't have any mental health issues. You're a calm, cool, collected guy. But over the past couple of days, you've just been irritable, right? I mean, does that sound like what's been going on?
These are my friends, and this is my family, and that's what they have to say about me and why I'm here.
Well, because
Can I push my glasses up? Because I can't really see. Like, I have to stay like this.
you got the glove on you, or?
Sorry.
I want to help
That's
you
okay.
out, but I also don't.
Tell you what,
Yeah,
use
if
this
you
and
just
I'll go
like
get
push
you.
them back a little bit, man. There you go.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Here's the deal. I mean, was in bed with Mom this morning. Okay. She saw everything. Okay. So you know why you're here. Okay. You understand why you're in this. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the things that I just briefly saw on the scene because obviously we still have forensics that are going to be coming out and doing it. Okay. So I'd like to give you an opportunity to explain what happened. And like I said, you've been cooperative. I'm not taking your lack of, asking why disrespectfully, and I hope that you're not taking anything I'm saying disrespectfully. But you know why. You know why you're in handcuffs. You have your ex's blood on you. You killed her in front of your little girl. She told me what happened. So it's not a question of if you did these things. It's not a question of if you killed Suela. The questions I have is, how did you get here? Why did that happen? Because the why is more important, really,
Exactly.
than what happened.
Find the why. I'm trying to work backwards on how we got here. I don't know.
Do you remember going into his apartment this morning?
I remember the last 2-3 months of my life have not been good.
Okay.
Why is that?
I'm just confused, and that's it. I don't know.
You've just been confused and you don't know what's going on? Okay. I mean, have things been going bad financially, with work, with what? You're not sure what's going on. It's just
I know I kind of have flashbacks of what could have happened.
Okay.
But I don't know if that was me doing those things. I know it's me that's sitting there.
Yeah. Well, we know it's you sitting here with blood on you.
Right.
And if you're having flashbacks of things that occurred, a lot of times when things happen, our mind tries to protect us.
Right.
But in talking to, there was a violent altercation that occurred. And in looking at Suela, and looking at the knife that we found, and looking at the blood in the apartment, the flashbacks you're having is probably memories that you're having and nothing serious. So what happened? Why go over this? What was the reason? Okay. When did you and Suela, how long have you guys been separated?
We were never really together.
Okay. You just had a baby in common?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Did you guys ever live together or anything like that?
We did. We tried it a couple of times.
Okay. When's the last time you lived with her? Okay. Have you ever lived with her at her current apartment?
Yes.
Okay. And how long ago was that, would you say? Okay. Do you have a key to that apartment still?
Yes.
You don't know if you have a key or not?
I don't have anything in my possession and everything I have is in the car.
Okay.
I work quiet.
Okay. So you don't remember having a key to that apartment or anything like that prior to this incident?
Maybe I did.
Well, how would you have gotten into your apartment this morning? Do you remember how you got in?
Can you tell us about the flashbacks? What are the flashbacks that you're having?
I'm not sure they're not good.
Anything. Just tell us anything that you said you're having flashbacks of what might have happened. What are those?
Right. The last thing I remember is just being in the car with my daughter, telling her I love her. She told me she loved me, and I wasn't.
Okay. Do you use any recreation drugs or anything like that? I mean, smoke weed every now and then?
I didn't. She said, talk to all of my family, my friends, and everybody.
I sure
that
did.
me, and they told you that I don't do any of this. I'm a good guy.
If they told me you were a good guy, they told me that you used weed occasionally. That doesn't make you a bad guy.
Everybody does.
Yeah. Did you take any other types of drugs, anything like that?
No, I try not to do drugs.
Okay.
You say you try not to. Does that mean sometimes you do?
That's true.
Okay. Well, you don't seem like you're intoxicated currently. You seem like you're lucid.
I'm very tired.
You're tired. When's the last time you slept?
That I'm not sure. That I'm not sure.
Okay. Let's do this, okay? Let's see if we can kind of develop a kind of a timeline of what's going on the past couple days. So we can kind of try to find out where we're at with everything. So what's the last thing you remember? You said that you remember being in the car with your daughter, and you told her that you love her, and that she told you that she loves you as well. So what's the last thing you were doing before that?
How did your daughter get in your car this morning?
Maybe I picked her up.
Okay. Where did you pick her up? Do you remember where you picked your daughter up? Where would you have found her? I mean, where would she be if you wanted to pick her up?
Another place or house, I guess.
Okay.
How often does she stay with you? Like, what's your guys' parenting thing? Do you have one?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. So what does that look like? Is it 1 week with her, 1 week with you? Does it split during the week?
It's kind of like mutual.
So you can have her whenever you want. She has her the rest of the time. On average, how often do you have her a week? It varies. Okay. Well, on average, what would you say?
2 to 3 times.
So 2 to 3 nights a week, she stays with you. Does she typically stay with you on weekends, school nights, or does it vary?
It varies.
Okay, so it just depends. Obviously, she was staying with mom last night. We know that from talking to her. Okay. And then, how's your relationship with Suela as far as like parenting, things like that? Okay, what are those differences? Right, so you don't have any issues with her, but she has issues with you? I mean, if you don't know what they are.
Sure. But I know we wouldn't be here.
If you knew, we wouldn't be here. What does that mean?
Remember the conversation you had with your daughter in the car this morning? You guys talked about a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we talked about a bunch of stuff.
Remember any of it?
Some of it.
What do you
I'm
remember?
not even sure if I was talking to myself, to my daughter. I'm not even sure why I'm here. And I see what's going on.
Well, what is it that you do remember? Because you're saying you remember some things.
Like I said, I'm not sure if it's like an illusion or if it's a delusion, and I'm not even sure what those words mean. So like, that's
okay. Well, you have your ex's blood all over you. So if you're having flashbacks of remembering things that happened with her, right? It might be hard, but I'm going to go with its memories that you're having of what transpired.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is it that you remember? What is it that you remember really? When you said that you were having flashbacks, so what are the things that you were thinking? What are the things that were coming to your memory that you were having flashbacks with?
What's going on, or just
the flashbacks that you're having? What are they? I mean, you're answering the questions I have with other questions. You're telling me I'm having flashbacks. I don't know if it's real or what's happening. My question is, what are they?
Actually, they go somewhere. I can't even make sense of all this.
And I get that you can't make sense of it, and it's concerning, and that's understandable. But there's something that you're remembering in those flashbacks that you are having difficulty processing. What are the reasons? What are the things that you're seeing? What are the things that you're reading?
That's not really, because if I saw it and everything, heard everything, I wouldn't be here.
Well, I understand what you're saying. You're telling me that you're having. Listen, I don't want to play games. I don't want to go in circles with things. I've been very upfront with you, right? And the fact is that, I already explained to you that everything that happened in the apartment, your daughter, she was in bed with your ex in the business. The things that you said, the things that happened. I'd like to give you an opportunity to explain what transpired, because it's not great to happen. And, when you say things like, I love my daughter, I told her I love her, and she told me she loves me back. I believe you. You're fine. Right? Like, I believe you. I believe that you
and I
have
believe
followed.
I'm here because of that.
Okay.
So
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm here.
Okay. She had made the comment, your daughter, that you had told her that you thought her mother had a demon inside of her or something like that. You remember having that conversation with her? Okay. Do you remember telling your parents that when you left their residence this morning, the wheel on Nursery Road, that you said that you were going to go save your daughter from the devil. Remember having that conversation with your parents? You don't remember saying that?
What would make you think that your wife had a demon in her? Well, that thought can't, I mean, that's a thought you've been having, is that your wife had a demon in her? But you told your daughter that. You told your daughter that you thought your wife had a demon in her. Or your, well, I don't know. Are you guys married? Or you were never married? Okay. We'll call her Stella. You told your daughter that Stella had a demon in her. Your daughter's not a liar, right? I mean, she's not going to lie to us.
What? She seems like a pretty good kid for a pedophile.
It's like everybody said I was a pretty good guy. Everybody loved me. I was pretty nice. Everything, you know.
So what happened?
I'm not sure.
Renato, the problem is that if we don't know why this happened, we know what happened. It's like my partner said earlier, we know what happened. If we don't know why it happened, we'll have to fill in the blanks. And we probably won't come up with very positive things, right?
You guys will probably come up with better stuff than I can make.
Well, we don't want you to make anything up. We actually want to know why. If here's the thing, if you thought that if Suela had a demon inside of her, then
I don't even believe in God or any of that stuff. So why would I even?
What's the deal with the Goku stuff? What have you been doing with the cartoon? Yeah, the cartoon.
Who is it? Characters like network.
Okay.
Videos on YouTube and stuff like that. Like
I don't know much about it. That was just
it's kind of like cartoon character.
Yeah, anime, right?
Right.
Tell us about it.
What's their so
You've been into it pretty heavily.
Yes.
Watching a lot of videos
What?
of Goku.
Not recently.
Okay, but you've been pretty heavily into it.
When I was my daughter's age, maybe.
Okay. You told your daughter that you've been watching a lot of it, and it kind of took you to a dark place. Then tell us what happened.
And I just for me, I don't know much about Goku and anime. Is it like it's a character? Is it what does it do? Is it a hero? Is it a villain? Is it like? You just said you watch Goku.
I watched it, but like I said.
So what is it? What is this Goku?
Goku is some guys like Superman, like Batman, just in the logic stuff.
Okay, and so he's a hero, or is he a villain?
I don't know, you're gonna have to watch this show.
Well, you watched it. I mean, you can't tell me about it.
There is like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7 different seasons with like 500 episodes each. Okay. What do you want me to do?
What's the general theme? What happens in the cartoon? Do they fight evil? Do they,
Typically, yes.
Okay. So who or what is the evil in Goku?
The evil in Goku. I think there's an evil in Goku.
Who's the bad guy?
Not Goku.
Okay.
Give me a quick second. Okay.
You want me to hang out here for a sec? You don't have any recollection of going into your wife's apartment this morning? Renato, what's going through your mind right now?
He's very tired.
Very tired?
I'm pushing sleep.
Okay. Can you sleep later? We're trying to...
I'm doing the best that I can.
Yeah. You said you don't know how long it's been since you've slept? Okay. When did you go? Do you remember going to bed at any time in the last couple of days?
I lay around here and there.
Get a little nap now and then?
I find myself just doing random stuff for no reason.
Okay. And you had mentioned, and a lot of times, even though your friends and your family said that you don't do drugs, sometimes people do drugs and their friends and family don't know about it. Or have there been any drugs that you've experimented with recently? Anybody give you anything you've never used before? Do you buy your weed from the same person all the time? Do you buy it from different people? Marijuana?
Oh, I'm not sure.
What's the matter?
My hand hurts.
What happened to your hand? Can I ask you a question, man? Like, just get a straight answer.
Yeah.
Are you telling us not sure about everything because you don't want to tell us, or do you really not remember?
I'm confused, but honestly, even in my own head, I don't know I feel like I can distinguish the difference between real and fake.
Okay. Do you feel like this is real right now?
I feel like it's happening, but I don't know if it's real or not.
How long has this been going on?
Sure, but like I said, it's been pretty tough the last couple of months.
Okay, well, and so that's an answer. So for the last couple of months, you've been having trouble distinguishing between real and not real?
Right.
Okay. Did anything make that start, or did it just kind of start happening to you? Did you tell anybody about it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Did your friends have a conversation with you about it and tell you maybe you needed some help?
Maybe when they helped me, they thought that I needed help.
I think they probably respect you a lot, and I think maybe they wanted to find out if you thought you needed help. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. When you went over to his apartment this morning, what did you go over there for?
I just pick up the baby.
Did you pick up your daughter? Okay. So when you went into the apartment, where was your daughter? If you had to guess, what was your daughter? Where was Suela? Are you not sure because you...
Because I'm not sure because I cannot tell what's real and what's fake. Like what you're telling me might have happened.
Okay. Can we agree on something? Even if you're not sure whether it's real or fake, it's okay to tell me. Like if there's something that you think might have been fake,
right,
it's okay to tell me that, and we'll try and help you sort out what's real versus what's fake. But I don't want you to not say anything just because you're not sure whether it's real or fake. So whether it's real or fake, and even if you're not sure, do you remember going over, or do you think maybe you went over to your wife's apartment, or your Suela's apartment this morning to pick up your daughter? And whether you think it's real or fake, do you have any remembrance or any kind of imagination or anything about where your daughter and Suela were when you went into the apartment? Even if you're not sure if it's real or fake.
So you want me to lie?
No. I just want you to tell me, because whether you think it happened or not, if you have some kind of mental image of it, it's okay to share that, even if you're not sure if it's real or fake.
So you can make up your own story, like you said, instead of me.
No.
I thought you guys would kill me and what happened. Since I'm the delusional one, and I'm the one that cannot distinguish reality.
But we want to know what, because everybody has, like reality is what you're perceiving, right? Okay. So if that's the case, we want to know what your reality is right now.
My reality is I'm in handcuffs being questions about stuff that I don't know.
So here, I appreciate you doing the process, and obviously you see you're having a conversation and stuff like that, okay? The fact is you know why you're here. Okay, you do. And I understand that whatever transpired, I would hope that you are remorseful for what happened between you and Suela, and for what your daughter had to watch today. And I think that's evident because of the fact that you were parked in a residential area, you were in the car with your daughter, you had told her how much you love her, she told you that she loved you. I'm sure she was cold at some point this morning when she left the house, you gave her your hoodie, stuff like that. Like, it's evident that you care about her, and I think it's evident that you are trying to show some remorse for it. And that if you're scared because you made a huge mistake, people can understand that. I can understand that. Steve can understand that. your family can understand that. Okay? But the fact of the matter is you're explaining to me that you've been the same guy you've always been. The incident with the roofing thing didn't send you down spiraling. You're not diagnosed with anything. You don't take any medications. You don't use drugs. Okay? And something happened. You snapped a day. Okay? I don't know what that was. I don't know, you'd made the comment that earlier that if, you and Suela had gotten along better, and if you didn't have issues, you wouldn't be here today. You wouldn't be in handcuffs. You wouldn't have safe home. Okay. So I think that, and again, like, I want to respect you. I want to respect your time. I hope you want to respect me and respect my time, because obviously this is a very serious thing. Okay. And so when I ask you a question and you give me a half answer, that leads me to believe that details that you are recalling something, and then your response is I don't know. Okay. That doesn't cut it. Like, that's playing games. So I'm here, and I've explained this to you. Steve's explained this to you. Your reality, the things that you've experienced in the past 24 hours, is important. Okay? And I want to give you an opportunity to fill in the blanks, to give the reasoning of why what happened. And I get that, like, right now, this second, you may be floating through your head like, I don't know why this happened. I snapped and I slit her throat, and I don't know why I did that. I snapped and I was striking her in the face. I don't know why that happened. Okay? But the fact of the matter is that you went over to her house today. Her and your daughter were in her bedroom. Listen, you made some comments about, I'm better, and you ended up attacking Suela. And you ended up killing her. Alright? That scene tells a very violent story. Now, you aren't presenting as a violent person. You aren't, that those are things that are outside of your normal description of who you are. Okay? But you know what? People are capable of doing bad things. Okay? It's just humanity. And that doesn't define you as a father, that doesn't define you as a person. Okay? But you made a drastic, catastrophic mistake there that you can't take back. And you know what? I respect that. I respect that you're battling with that internally right now. And I can understand if you don't want to share everything that happened with you. Okay? I can understand that. But you do have Suela's blood on you. Okay? You did go back to your residence this morning, needing to speak with your father, and he was trying to calm you down. You guys got in physical altercation at that residence. Okay? And your parents are the ones that called in a welfare check for Suela because they wanted to make sure she was okay, because you made the statement that you were going to save your daughter from the devil. And your daughter was with her mother last night. You end up going over to her house, and I don't know what happened. I don't know the totality of, what occurred between you and her, but I do know that when the forensics division goes out there, and they start processing that scene, and they start looking at the blood spatter, and they start looking at where the blood is, and where saturation marks are, and things like that, they're gonna put together a story of what occurred. Okay? But that story is just gonna tell me what happened. It's not gonna tell me why it happened. It's not gonna tell me what happened between you guys that led us here today. It's not gonna give your family and your daughter and Suela's family the ability to have closure for why their little girl isn't alive anymore. I mean, are you remorseful at all for killing Suela today? Because this response of me asking you a question and you answering with a question, it comes across as being cold. It comes across as being calculated. It comes across as somebody who's playing games, and I don't think that's you. I want to give you the opportunity to tell the story and be apologetic and say, hey, this was a drastic mistake. If I could take it back, I would. I wish I could take it back. But sitting here and responding with another question, all that does is it makes you seem cold and calculated. And I don't think that's you. I don't think that's you. Are you? I mean, you've got the blood on your feet. You've got blood on your glasses. There was blood all on your head. There was a bloody knife. There's blood on the door. Like, coming around the door. I mean, let's be honest, your DNA, your fingerprints, your footprints, all that stuff is going to be at the scene. Her blood is, you've got blood on your glasses. You've been riding around all day. You want to push that back up for me? Your daughter witnessed everything that happened.
Do you feel bad for that?
Your father, you said you died for your little girl. You killed her mother or something. Does that bother you?
Do you feel bad that your daughter watched this happen?
If it happened, I would feel devastated.
No, it happened.
No, it happened. There's no question.
We're not asking you if it happened. It happened.
All this happened.
Suela is dead on the floor.
I was a baby.
Your daughter? You tell me. She watched you kill her mother. That's how she's doing.
She's a smart girl. She's a strong girl. Okay. So, taking into account what she had to experience, I'll tell you this. She wet herself. She wet herself because she was so scared. She was scared. She said that, she fell, she skinned her knees, you were taking her out of the house, we gotta go. I mean, she was scared, but you know what? She still loves you. You're her father. You say you love your daughter. And I'm a father. I believe that you have fatherly love for her. I mean, I think that's something that's an instinct that we have. But
she doesn't understand why you killed her mom.
I don't understand.
what happened there? What do you know? The knife with the brass knuckles and everything, where did you get that from? Is that something that you have in your car normally? Is that something you have in your bedroom? Is that something you have in your house? Where do you keep those normally?
Ronaldo, let me ask you a question.
What was the question?
The knife with the brass knuckles put to it. It's a knife that's got the brass knuckles. It's about, that long. Where'd you get that from? Okay. Is that something you've had for a while? You don't recall keeping knives with you? Your daughter said you had a couple of different knives.
I recall that was a weapon they were using weapons from my father who's had being before.
Okay. Is that a weapon that was at your dad's house? That you took with you?
I'm sure he has a bunch of weapons.
He has a bunch of weapons.
Thousands of dollars
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. Alright, so is it possible that that's something that was in his? I mean, that's something I can follow up with him, but do you remember where you got that from today? See, this is just...
The thing is what it looks like is there's one of two things that happened, okay? Either you got mad at Suela and brutally murdered her this morning, or you thought something else was going on, where you were concerned that she had some kind of demonic possession or something, but you're not telling us. So when we walk out of here, we don't know why you did what you did.
I hope you guys can tell me once you find
No,
out.
we can't tell you. You're the only one that knows.
I guess nobody knows.
No, that's bull. You know.
You're not... You've already told us you're having flashbacks of what happened. You're not sure if it's real or fake. You don't want to share with us what you're remembering. I want to be real with you. You brutally murdered your relative. That happened. That is a fact. Okay? Period, end of story. The question is why did it happen, and do you have remorse for it? And from where we're sitting right now, going down this road, honestly, it looks like all you care about is yourself. You don't care about what happens to Ella. You don't care about what happens with her family. You took your daughter, she's okay, she's safe, but she witnessed some pretty horrific things this morning. Okay. So much so that she got her son. And she was so embarrassed about it, she was trying to tell me that, no, I didn't do that, this was, it's just hot, it's just sweat.
Do you understand what he's saying?
Do you?
She was so scared she peed herself. Do you understand that?
Scared of who?
You.
Scared of what happened to her mom. She knew her mom was dead. She told me, she said, I know my mom is dead. He made sure. I know my mommy is dead. He made sure. Which, do you have an emotional response to that? It's tragic, you know. I started crying when I was talking to a little girl. I'm a 40-year-old man. I've been doing this for 17 years. And you're just stone cold with it. Are you sorry for what you did there? You're not. Do you even care? No. I'll take that as a no. Do you care that your daughter witnessed this today? Do you care that your daughter told me, a complete stranger, I watched my daddy kill my mom, and he made sure she was dead?
You don't understand the words he's saying, or you don't? What do you mean? Do you understand that Suela's dead?
Not sure.
Suela is dead.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about that?
No.
Okay, so then you understand Suela's dead. We're past that, right? Suela is dead. You can stop pretending or acting like she's not. Suela is dead.
That's a fact.
She's dead. She's not ever coming back. She's gone.
That's what you're telling me.
It's the truth. This is reality. She is dead.
We are in reality.
This is real.
Okay?
This is not a dream.
The very next thing, that you know that is also reality is that your daughter was there in the room with you and Suela when you murdered her. That is reality. She watched the whole thing. And you don't seem to care at all. Not one bit. Nothing?
It doesn't evoke any response, any emotion. You don't care. You're not sorry for what you did.
Do you want to apologize to your daughter at least? You'll let her live the rest of her life and think that you're not even sorry for what you did.
She's my daughter. She knows I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Nah. You can't get away with that. If you're either sorry or you're not, and it sure looks like you're not.
Do you have anything you want to tell me? Huh? Not really. You're just no response. You don't care that it's dead today. You don't care that your daughter watched you brutally murder her. This is. Are you thinking this is just a bad dream and you're gonna wake up? No.
Nope.
Let me guarantee you, Renato, this is not a dream. This is real life. Okay? Look at me. This is reality. All right? This isn't a dream. You can smell the blood on you. I can smell it. You can see the blood on your feet. When you look through your glasses, you can see the smears of blood on your glasses. This is real life. You did this. There's no question. The question is, why you did it, and do you even care? And anyone who sees this reaction that you're having right now, their response is going to be that you don't give two shits that you did anything to your daughter's mother, or that you did it in front of your daughter. So, we're going to let you hang out here for a little bit. Forensics is going to come. They're going to collect your clothing. All right. We've been polite with you. We'll continue to treat you like a gentleman. I expect that you're going to treat us like gentlemen. All right. We'll be back in a little bit. I'd like to say if you have any questions, I'll answer them. But, every time I ask you a question, you just answer it with another question. But if there's a question you have for me, I'm happy to answer it. You did ask why you're in handcuffs. You're being charged with murder. That's why you're in handcuffs. So that way you understand there's no, is this a dream, is this not a dream? You're being charged with murder this morning. Okay? Because of your actions and what you do to Suela. If you change your mind and you start to have a heart and you start to be remorseful about what you did in front of your daughter and you'd like to give an explanation of that or tell us that you're sorry at least so we can share that with your daughter, that's fine. What's that?
According to investigators, Suela had recently broke up with Renato, and this time she refused to get back together. Renato then spiraled out of control, returning to the apartment where he killed Suela in front of their daughter before abducting her. In 2025, Mohaj pleads guilty and is sentenced to life in prison. Suela's family are doing everything they can to protect and care for her daughter.